What is up, everybody?
Hey guys.
I don't want to be too loud because somebody said I'd be loud. And the crazy part is, in real life, I'm soft-spoken. They sound even talk loud. But I guess over here,
you are loud over here.
Gosh. And in a video request that's been requested by everyone in the comment section, I guess. But there was never a link shared. But now I finally got the link by somebody great. You know, they went out their way to go to provide this link to this video that has been subscribed 3,000 times in the comment section.
Okay.
That I never once saw.
Okay, but did you get it?
They finally got it now.
Okay, that's all that matters.
But they were screaming down there.
You didn't hear them.
They were down there screaming. That's why I took 50 days off.
Shut up.
I was like, no, forget that.
Anyways.
You don't talk to me like that. But anyways, we're finally here.
I want to see what it is.
This is about UK people, why they hate Hershey's chocolate.
Oh.
But the thing is, they keep coming for us because they're like, oh, we never said we liked it over our chocolate.
Yeah.
That's why I'm confused at. People keep saying like, oh,
you guys are putting taste buds in our
what y'all
mouth.
said about our chocolate. I'm like, we said we liked y'all chocolate better than Hershey's.
Yeah, definitely did.
She just said I was a fan of Hershey's before I tried the UK chocolate. But then now everybody's running with this narrative that I just bashed. I thought Cadbury was amazing. It was the greatest chocolate I've ever had in my life for the 4th time. I'm just saying stuff around here.
They just want me to pick at.
Yeah, I like it. I ain't mad at y'all. I like it. But let's dive into this video.
While us Americans are mindlessly chomping away at our Hershey's bars, some of our friends across the pond are kind of disgusted by what we're eating, even though it tastes good to us. They've said American chocolate tastes like vomit and earwax, called it sour and bitter.
Who tastes an earwax?
Who said it tastes like vomit? Ew.
Well, vomit comes out of their mouth. I can see what that. You know what that tastes like.
Hershey does not taste like vomit. And if it tastes like vomit to them, it's like gross that they feel like we're eating vomit.
Who knows what earwax tastes like?
The jelly beans.
That was about now. I highly doubt that's where they got that from. Yeah, fine. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
In some parts, it's a matter of taste, yes. But actually, there's a scientific reason why Europeans think our chocolate tastes so bad.
Tell us, please.
Y'all chocolate was good.
First, we have to do some debunking. If you look at the nutrition labels of a European Cadbury bar and an American Hershey bar, this is what you'll see. All the ingredients listed by net weight. You may note that in the Hershey's bar, the first ingredient is sugar, but in the Cadbury bar, the first ingredient is milk. So you might think, bingo, there's the reason some Europeans say American chocolate is sickly sweet. But actually, you'd be wrong. In the US, milk is weighed in its evaporated, powdered state, while in the UK, it's weighed as a liquid. So actually, they're pretty much the same. The other main difference is that they use different emulsifiers, which smooth the chocolate. Hershey's uses soy lecithin and PGPR, while Cadbury uses E442 and E476. Again, this seems like a big difference. But actually, E476 is just the European name for PGPR.
Okay.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
I just want to know what PGPR is.
You guys still have the 4772?
Yeah, right? Because I didn't know 2319, you know? Watching Monsters Inc. around here.
You're stupid.
Another common argument you might hear is that there's a different amount of cocoa in American versus European bars. The US has a requirement for 10%, while EU law dictates that it must be at least 30% cocoa. US law says that 10% can only be cocoa powder, but the EU's 30% contains cocoa solids, aka both cocoa powder and cocoa butter. So again, they end up being pretty much the same. You might be starting to think that this is hopeless. They're practically the same chocolate. But these theories are focusing on the wrong ingredients. Let's now shift our attention to the most important ingredient, Milton Hershey. It was 1894 when 37-year-old candy manufacturer Milton Hershey decided to produce sweet chocolate as a coating for his caramels. It was a novel concept for the day, considering that milk chocolate was a rare treat for the rich and famous. Before this time, the intensive production process just wasn't possible on a large scale. But Hershey found inspiration from Henry Ford's production line and decided to apply that process to chocolate. It was a smashing success, and their flagship factory in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, became the Hershey Chocolate Company. In 1900, the company began producing milk chocolate in bars, wafers, and other shapes. With mass production, Hershey was able to lower the per-unit cost and make milk chocolate for cheap. Hershey had been competing with other chocolate companies to have the cheapest chocolate bar in stores, and therefore the most accessible. Being a savvy businessman, he knew that increasing the quality or flavor would result in slim profit margins.
I always wondered, like, what was those other companies out there chilling they was beefing with? Like,
yeah.
Because remember we got the Pop-Tart movie and then you had those people.
Yes, the Pop-Tart movie.
So I'm curious to know.
You mean the cereal movie?
No, cereal. It was still a Pop-Tart.
I think it was like, I forgot what it was called. I think it was, it's on Netflix.
But I'm saying, like, I wonder, like, really I wonder if this, like, who was the other chocolate?
Yeah, who was their competition?
So he decided to focus on the back end, aka the accumulation of ingredients. After he fine-tuned his cacao, he decided to focus on the next most important ingredient in a chocolate bar, the milk. And at the time, the early 1900s, fresh milk could not be legally stored for longer than 72 hours. That put a real cramp in Hershey's style, considering that after 72 hours, any unused milk had to be thrown out. And having fresh milk in chocolate meant that it couldn't be stored as long, even in bar form. So Hershey developed a process to do something to the milk in 1930. It's actually still a trade secret to this day, but experts speculate that he created a secret process to alter the milk. It kept the milk fresh past 72 hours. It gave Hershey the edge to make the cheapest and most widely accessible milk chocolate.
What I'm thinking is, like, you know how, like, when you drink spoiled milk, it kind of tastes like that nasty, like, sour taste, like, where it's like throw up, like your acid or whatever in your stomach. It's like, ugh, it's like sour, like vomit. And I'm thinking that's what it is. Like, in a sense, it's like kind of old milk. So it has like that old milk taste, which is like tastes like sour, like vomit.
I hope not.
That's the only thing I could think. They think, that's why it tastes like that.
But that process had an unexpected effect on the chocolate itself. The secret method is known today as lipolysis. In lipolysis, enzymes introduced to milk break down fatty globules into smaller, more stable fat molecules. In order to kickstart this process, you first need butyric acid. It's a compound that partially sours the milk, but does give it greater shelf life. The resulting flavor is instantly recognizable. It's also found in Parmesan cheese and vomit. And particularly high quantities of it are found in baby's vomit. It's sour and bitter, sometimes in a good way, like pungent cheeses, and sometimes in a bad way, obviously. It was first discovered in 1814 by French scientist Michael Chevrel, who was interested in finding the chemical responsible for the smell of butter that had gone bad. It's also the chemical responsible for that wet dog farmyard smell. It's secreted.
Never have I ever smelled bad butter, though.
Me either.
I've never smelled bad butter.
But I'm curious. I'm not even curious.
But now it smells like wet dog. Supposedly, bad butter smells like wet dog.
Well, it's one of those things I don't want to find out.
Oh.
I'm good. I'm good to find out what butter
wet dog smell makes me want to vomit. Oh my gosh. Wet dog smell is just nasty.
From dogs' anal glands. So try not to think of that next time you eat a Hershey's Kiss. But don't worry, the butyric acid in chocolate is from milk. Today, European chocolates are preserved for similar amounts of time by using different chemical preservatives and specially sealed plastic packaging. But Cadbury still recommends that their milk chocolate is consumed within a year of it being produced. So does Hershey, so by now they're pretty similar. Lipolysis allowed Hershey's chocolate to take a resounding lead in the American chocolate wars. But World War II is what caused the taste of this chocolate to conquer American palates. During the war, Hershey's chocolate scored a coveted contract to make military D rations for the American Army. By 1945, Hershey was producing around 24 million bars a week for soldiers. These bars were a staple in the diets of the hundreds of thousands of soldiers away at war. They were so beloved that Hershey was awarded 5 Army-Navy E-Production Awards. In contrast, Cadbury, Hershey's biggest European competitor, offered up its factory to make airplane parts and manufacture wartime supplies. They didn't manufacture any food at all, and in fact, in Britain, chocolate was rationed. This allowed Hershey to establish a taste monopoly, Almost every American soldier came home wanting chocolate that tasted the same as the one they'd been eating for years. Since all of the bars that Hershey made for the government used this top-secret milk stabilization method, soldiers got used to the unique taste. In fact, they got so used to it that it became their new normal. Because of the wild popularity of Hershey's post-World War II, other chocolate companies in the US added butyric acid to their chocolate to mimic the flavor of Hershey's that all the soldiers absolutely loved. It became a staple of American commercial chocolate. If you're in the US, like me, you probably don't even notice it when you're chowing down on that chocolate bar from CVS. Today, lipolysis isn't necessary due to chemical advancements in food chemistry. Hershey still does it because the taste is what all of us know and love. Some smaller independent chocolate brands have stopped adding butyric acid to their chocolate in favor of marketing it as similar to European chocolates. With trends moving towards an appreciation of organic, pure foods, Hershey may not be at the top of the chocolate world much longer. But it's hard to beat their super cheap, super accessible chocolate, so don't expect it to go away anytime soon. But Europeans certainly notice, since none of their chocolate companies use the lipolysis method or supplement their chocolate. So on behalf of Americans, I am very sorry that our chocolate tastes terrible to you. But it's not our fault.
It's a very disturbing, sick video.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a little,
All the
no
s'mores I had as a kid!
It was different back then, though. I don't know how it was, but you know what's so crazy is that, like,
I got the right to yell in this video.
Still till this day, we have chocolate from the UK, and I've been munching it, but I've
so
been
delicious.
Also kind of like taking baby bites because I'm like, I don't want this chocolate to be gone.
I eat some all the time.
Like, I'm on my last tea cake, and I'm scared. I don't want to let it go. I don't. I'm like, no. I've been obsessing over the flakes. Oh, those are so good. The flakes are good. But
I don't think I can eat chocolate.
I feel like now when I eat that chocolate, like, it tastes so creamy and good. And I just feel like I can't go back to Hershey.
And Reese's just released
I cannot.
Cookies and cream. Reese's cup, and I'm good. I am good because that is my favorite type of chocolate is cookies and cream. And yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass. But once again, I never put Hershey's over Cadbury.
Yeah. Who lied to you?
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Because I didn't. But honestly, like, the best chocolate that I feel like I would eat is, like, out of our bars, other than Hershey's, I think my go-to was always a Kit Kat. That's the only one I always ate.
I'm pretty sure their chocolate is made exactly the same.
I know, but I'm just like...
Now I can kind of... Now that I think about it...
No, I can't.
No, when I think about eating a Hershey's now that I've tried UK chocolate, now I can see that distinct taste they're talking about.
No, I cannot.
I can.
Because if I eat a Hershey's Kiss and my mind tells me I'm tasting vomit, I'm going to vomit.
Now
I'm scared to eat a Hershey's because now my mind's going to tell me, are you tasting vomit? And I'm going to literally, like... That's
sick.
Let it marinate in my mouth and be like...
That is sick. And another thing. No art. Listen, Lindis. The way we eat in our house, like us Americans, that you are watching on this video, we are very cautious of what we feed our kids and how we eat. Yeah. So a lot of y'all was commenting in the comment section, and it was like rude as heck. They was like, "Oh, y'all little taste buds just don't know it." All that stuff they give y'all. We don't eat like McDonald's in this house. Like fast food in our house is rare, very rare. We eat pretty like clean.
Yeah.
So we're not your average American consumers.
Oh, yeah.
Like we're not out there buying
our kids
crap.
are not
like
picky
our kids
at
don't
all.
eat any processed anything. Like it's
they have processed foods, just not a lot. It's rare. We try to make everything. I'm very big on like trying to make everything myself. Like just because I want to see if I can do it.
The closest thing they get is a process in this house is a pizza roll.
Yeah, but I'm very into like videos that like teach you how to make stuff at home, and I'm like, oh, I want to try it, and I'm in like my homemaker era right now. Like I love to make everything. Like I just got a bread maker, so now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make our bread. So it's just like I'm just very into that. And then like I said, our kids are not picky at all.
As you saw in the video, our daughter look, that was poof right there in the pudding. She told y'all, and a lot of y'all was like, that is crazy. Yeah. Look at that. She don't even like chocolate. So yeah, that just let y'all know. So but it is, now that I think about it, America does have a lot of like we've always talked about it. Like we still talk about it to this day. There's a lot of stuff that
I know we grew up on it, and I'm pretty sure our parents didn't understand it the way we understand it or see it the way we see it now because there's so much stuff out there now as far as going in depth in videos like on TikTok and stuff. So it's like different.
And then when you think about how it's made, some of that stuff, we just like, nah, I'm cool. I'm not eating that no more. Like, so we just don't. But this video here, I never knew. But now, like I said, when I think about chocolate,
I feel like I gotta go taste the Hershey's bar now though.
No, I'm cool.
Because I got
somebody said we should have ate one during. That's why I'm like, no, I'm not eating a Hershey bar. I don't even got a Hershey bar in the house to eat now.
I love chocolate, but like I'm more of a I like chocolates like desserts. Like I love chocolate, but like a chocolate candy bar, I'm not. It's like but I'm more into. But like, it's rare.
Even in our house though, if you really think about it, when was the last time we actually went? Oh, let's go buy some chocolates.
Yeah.
But really.
We have chocolate ice cream. That I love chocolate.
But I'm saying, when is it like the last time? Think about it. Like we went and actually bought a chocolate.
The only time the kids get like chocolate stuff is usually like around like holidays and stuff, like candy.
But think about it. When is the last time? It'll be Halloween and it'll last forever because it's just sitting in a jar. But when is the actual last time we went and said?
Our kids like more or less like sweet tarts and stuff like that. Like
so you can't even answer it.
I can't.
That's what I'm saying. So we're not your average Americans.
We're not. But it was an overall video. Overall great video.
See y'all Learning is good.